2K is giving us another new free dark matter, guys, and the first person to guess correctly who the new dark matter is, I will give you the season pass for free, because if it's free, it's for me. And speaking of free stuff, as you know, 2K has been consistently adding free players, and if you want to see the next dark matter be amazing, then like the video right now, because I have a feeling that 2K is going to give us another pretty good dark matter, because at the moment we do have Bill Russell, we do have Steph Curry. I'm actually curious to know, out of these two dark matters, how many do you have? Do you only have Bill Russell? Do you have Steph Curry? Do you have both? Or are you like me, still trying to get them done? Because at the moment, I only got two players, as you can see in my collection. I got Randall, I got Jefferson, but we are getting another set of free players, which I am super excited for, because I feel like this has been one of the best things that 2K has been doing consistently. They started it last season, they continued it this season, and we're going to be getting another set of players. And so we're getting free pink diamonds, we're getting free galaxy opals, we're getting free dark matters, and you love to see it. Now, the thing about this right here is the fact that they do tend to update the agendas every Tuesday, and you guys can also see when it comes to Steph Curry, I'm actually about to finish him. I need 2 rebounds, you know, I need 1 steal, I need some 3-pointers, I gotta finish the 4 games, super easy. You know, I gotta get the 3-pointers, I gotta get the 4-pointers. I've just been working on other things, and so I haven't done it, you know, myself, even though I did do a gameplay on Steph Curry, which this card, amazing. And then, of course, we do have the bowl, too, with Bill Russell. You know, you gotta finish him. Now, for Bill Russell, you do have 8 days, 20 hours. You got plenty of time for him. But with Steph Curry, he is going to be expiring in exactly 1 day, 20 hours, 33 minutes, and then, of course, 10 seconds, okay? So you definitely want to get Steph Curry. You definitely do want to get Bill Russell. You definitely want to finish these agendas that 2K does have. You know, like the bracket busters, you're guaranteed a bracket buster player. Gladiator, you're guaranteed a gladiator player. And then when it comes to the bold sets, I do have some predictions on who I think 2K is going to give us, because they gave us, you know, Dark Matter Steph Curry, the first one. Then they gave us Bill Russell, and I think the next player could potentially be the one and only, the Joker over here. I do feel like 2K could potentially give us Jokic, just because he does have a Galaxy Opal, he does have a Pink Diamond, he does have a Diamond, he has a Ruby, and then he does have a Sapphire. And I think it makes sense, because with the bold sets, with the playoffs officially being here now as well, I could definitely see 2K give us a free Dark Matter Jokic. Someone on 2KDB made this beautiful card right here, the Joker. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at the mask and everything. I could definitely see him being one of the next ones. I thought he was going to be part of the Rush sets, because of the Nuggets, you know, Rush, Gold, yeah, you get it, you get it. And even though we already got a center and power forward, you know, 2K tends to duplicate the positions. You know, they did it with the Rush set. We had like so many small forwards. And so I wouldn't be surprised if we see another big guy. Speaking of a big guy, I would also love to see, speaking of the playoffs, of course, even though he ended up getting injured, that is going to be Joel Embiid. I think Embiid definitely deserves an updated card as well. I feel like one way or another, we're going to be seeing an Embiid, a Jokic, you know, 7-footer right here, another center. I know we got Bill Russell, but they gave us a free Embiid. Then they gave us another Moments Embiid. So Embiid definitely has been getting that free treatment. Even this Embiid was freed from a locker code. And I could definitely see him being one of the new Dark Matters too, just because Jokic in the playoffs. And then also Embiid right here, beautiful card as well. I could definitely see him being one of the new Dark Matters we do see very soon. These two guys are definitely something 2K could do, just because they wouldn't be anything too crazy, and they could still add other players to packs. Now, another player that I think 2K is definitely waiting on is, of course, going to be Donovan Mitchell. I'm very surprised that he has not gotten an updated card. It's so weird to me, because he has this one, which actually was also from a locker code. And then early on, he had this one, which was the Season 2. You know, I think this was the Season Pass, right? And then, you know, he has the series, he has the other series, and I'm very shocked that he doesn't even have a Galaxy Opal yet. And if you've been playing 2K long enough, you know that he tends to get a reward card every year anyway. So I could definitely see him being part of the bold sets, just because even though we did get Steph Curry, again, 2K likes, you know, replicating the positions. And so I could definitely see a Donovan Mitchell. I think he's definitely long overdue, in my opinion. You can see this beautiful card right here on 2KDB. On the Cavaliers, you know, he also had a pretty good, you know, game 1 too, so 2K could definitely do that. Another player that I feel like 2K could also upgrade very soon, that's going to be my boy, Kyle Kuzma. He only has a diamond. Now, he was part of the glitch that we had a long time ago with the MT glitch. And so Kuzma right here, I feel, I mean, look at this. An emerald holographic, you got to rub it for that extra good luck. He is definitely long overdue for a card. I really thought he was going to get a rush card as well because of the gold, you know, Lakers. They definitely could have done that. And Kuzma, I feel like, would be an amazing free Dark Matter. I feel like a lot of people would definitely want him as one of the free ones, especially at the small forward position. Even though the small forward position was pretty stacked, last time they did the rush set. So they could definitely do that again with a small forward, and Kuzma would be really cool in my opinion. Now the thing is though, 2K could also cheese us, and we could also see somebody like CP3, man. He got bounced out the playoffs. I think this was the first year that he hasn't made the playoffs, right? Someone fact check that for me. But he only has a diamond too. Now, he's not going to be the best one, 6 foot. I'm hoping it's not Chris Paul, but you know how 2K tends to sometimes just give us a player that isn't really that great. Even though the Dark Matter so far have been pretty good, like Bill Russell and Steph Curry. And so CP3 right here, he could definitely be one of the next ones that we see, just because, again, it could be a point guard. 2K could just cheese us with that. It could be on the Suns. It could be on the Warriors. It could be on the, he's been on so many teams. It's crazy. So will he ever, win a championship ring? We'll see what happens with that. But CP3 is definitely one of my predictions as well. Even though I am also thinking that another player, same as Chris Paul, and another point guard, that of course being Mr. Triple-Double, Russell Westbrook. How has Westbrook not gotten at least the Galaxy Opal? Isn't that crazy? Like, I've been going through my collection, seeing some of these players, and it's so crazy how some of them are maxed out at diamonds. Some of them are maxed out at amethyst, and Westbrook definitely, like, it's crazy. This 25th anniversary came out a long time ago, and I can definitely see Russell Westbrook being one of the next free Dark Matters we see, and I think a lot of people would like that. I know Steph Curry is currently available. He's going to expire, but Westbrook would also be another great point guard. I know not everybody wants another point guard. I don't either, but 2K tends to give us a lot of guards. So it could definitely be Russell Westbrook. I could definitely see 2K doing that, just because, 2K being 2K. Now, another player that I personally would love to see, I don't think 2K would do it, but a player that I think would be nice as a free card would be somebody like Paul George. A free Dark Matter Paul George would be amazing, and I feel like that would be 2K's way of being like, hey, we know about that MT glitch with this Diamond Paul George. If you guys remember the MT glitch, just comment right now, hashtag I remember. If you remember the Paul George glitch, because that was definitely the beginning of the end when it came to a lot of things in 2K, especially the player market, Paul George right here. And so he does have a pink diamond at least. He actually has 2 of them. He has a diamond and then a ruby. And I think if they gave us a free Dark Matter Paul George, everybody would love it. Look at this beautiful card. A shooting guard, playoff P, the playoffs, a free Dark Matter Paul George would go a long way in my opinion, and I feel like a lot of people would want him. And speaking of a player that a lot of people would also want, I don't think 2K would do this, but maybe by giving 2K some ideas, they could maybe manifest it, you know what I mean? Kawhi Leonard, he still does only have this one right here, even though I think he has the All-Star one too. Yeah, the pink diamond one. I don't have the pink diamond one for some reason, but I do have a holographic right here, and Kawhi would also be an amazing free Dark Matter in my opinion. Now, previously, 2K has given us some really good cards, and so, Kawhi could be the next one. We could definitely use a shooting guard, small forward, maybe something else. I want to know what you guys think, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. Definitely get the free Dark Matter Steph Curry and get ready for more. And while we're waiting, check out the new God Squad, check out the pack opening, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.